Void Rays up now. Looks like Maverick is going to amass the Void Rays. More Hydralisks coming down. Hydralisk Roach is very effective against gateway units, which is a very good reason for Yutari to get these. Researching Burrow, more Hydralisks coming out. Maverick's upgrading here. He's got ground weapons, air weapons, all being researched, all almost done. Very likely chrono boosting those out, unless he's using that chrono boost on the Stargates. This Overseer, just chilling. He's going to stay right around here. He likes it over here. He's got a nice view of this lightning chasm going on. Maverick, meanwhile, has long since taken his second, and he's going to sit here with all these units out here defending it. Very good, very good. More Overlords heading to the Overlord party is becoming an Overlord rave over here. It's getting to be pretty big. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all sorts of Overlords going over there. And here comes a push, it seems, by Yutari. He's going to take these guys and just split them up. That doesn't seem to be on purpose. I've had that happen myself, where I'll amass my units right here and send them to this point, and they all decide to go a different way. It's very frustrating, especially if you do meet resistance, let's say here, and the other guys have to spend all the time swinging around. But let's see how this works out. There's a cannon up here now. These roaches taking out a zealot or two. These Void Rays coming in, dealing with these Hydralisks. Oh my goodness, this force again got split up by this little area right here, and that's going to be a big loss for Yutari. Yutari lost a lot of units comparative to Maverick's losses. He's still got all those Void Rays, a whole bunch of gateway units. He seems like he's going to come out and make a push now with these, which is a good idea. It seems that Yutari sent a good deal of units, and by getting split up on these rocks right over here, or sorry, in this chasm right over here, they ended up just getting decimated, which is very unfortunate. Maverick's going to swing by here and see that this high yield has not been taken. These units coming in, checking things out, moving to the edge of the creep. Queen and a lot of Hydralisks, they might actually be able to deal with this pretty effectively. Burrowing, coming back up. Here he goes, taking out a whole bunch of Stalkers, Zealots, but these Void Rays, I don't know, these Void Rays seem to be focusing them down pretty good. I'm pretty sure Maverick's got this in the bag right now. Yeah, those Hydralisks are all done. Gonna work on the hatchery down here with these Stalkers. 12 Hydralisks and a Roach coming out for Yutari. 2 more Void Rays coming out for Maverick, but this hatchery is all but finished. It explodes. We see these units coming in to clean up a few drones if they can. They're gonna try and get those out. But here comes some Hydralisks. These drones coming right back out here to mine rather than going to mine in the main. Maverick focusing down on the Hydralisk den, getting taken from behind by Yutari. These Hydralisks super effective in dealing with that. But as we see, the natural is gone. Here it's being rebuilt now, but it seems to me as if Yutari's in a little bit of trouble. Maverick's got 2 bases going now. Couple more Void Rays coming out. Let's see what he's got at his front. He's got, oh my goodness, 5 Void Rays plus 2 more being built. Couple Stalkers in there, cannon for defense, and here come some Hydralisks and apparently drones. I'm not quite sure why the drones are in there. I think that might have just been you know, caught in the box of the Hydralisks. But here comes the cannon attacking some of these Hydralisks. They're gonna burrow and destroy the cannon, but oh yeah, they're just gonna back right off. These Void Rays effective in warding off that attack, especially now there's 7 of them. A few Zealots and Stalkers. Yutari just heading home, probably gonna regroup, see what he can muster up for defense while this hatchery finishes. Here's another set of Hydralisks coming out. There's a good number of these, but they are relatively weak. If you look at them, they only do have 80 health, which is really why you want to have some roaches thrown in there. But again, even unsupported, Hydralisks do quite a good deal of damage against gateway units. The problem is Maverick doesn't have all that many gateway units right now. He's got a whole bunch of Void Rays, and focusing down on 80 health Hydralisks is seems, I don't know how that's going to go. Hydralisks versus a mass of Void Rays. We'll have to see. I bet we're going to see that actually pretty soon. We've got a couple more upgrades. Air armor coming down for Maverick. I bet you one of these guys is going to move out. This is some creep spread going on. Those Hydralisks, again, very slow off creep, and actually pretty quick on creep. They're going to come, looks like they're going to take out these rocks. This Overseer, again, just hanging out. These Overlords over here, just chilling, having a party. Couple Queens out. We see Protoss Shields level 1 coming up. A couple more Void Rays. Air Armor's almost done. And we have some Mutas coming in. That's definitely going to help. But I don't know. Mav has been on 2 bases for a while and took out the expansion of Yutari. So we're going to see just how much of a defense Yutari can muster, because it looks like Mav getting a bunch more Zealots here is going to be gearing up for an attack. The charge and the air armor are going to finish very close together, and I'll bet once those are done, considering there's a couple more Void Rays coming out, we're going to see an attack very soon. Hydralisks again being made, 12 more Hydralisks. We've got a whole bunch of Mutas here. Let's see what these guys are up to. They're going to fly up. It looks like they're going to try and get some harassment done. Excuse me. Meanwhile, right down here, you'll see Yutari taking a third. But I see movement on my mini-map. Look at this. Here comes an army. And this is an army. Check that out. Whole bunch of Void Rays, Zealots, couple Stalkers. Oh, they're moving right back. Look at that. What do we have here at the front here? We've got, oh my goodness, 22, I believe. Looks like 22 Hydralisks. And that army is indeed going to move out, but at the same time we're going to have some harassment coming up here. And they're going for some pylons. Looks like they're going to take this pylon out. And that's going to unpower this Stargate, if I am correct. That's one Stargate unpowered, but down here in the natural, here come the Zealots and the Void Rays. They're going to try and deal as much damage as they can. These Hydralisks seem to be going down pretty quick. The Zealots with charge and the Void Rays are going to deal with the Hydralisks very effectively. Looks like the Mutas are going to come back to help, but I don't think it's going to be in time. This hatchery goes down. A whole lot of drones being slaughtered here. And they're going to move up into the main. Looks like there's an observer with them, so they're going to be able to spot all these creep tumors, which is going to hurt if this game lasts all that much longer, but I don't really know that it's going to. Yutari's main base getting destroyed, absolutely slaughtered by these Void Rays and Zealots, and a couple Stalkers, but you know what, I'm going to give this to the Void Rays. They're kind of taking care of business more than anything else. The Spire going down. The Roach Warren getting worked on. I don't think there's all that much Yutari can do anymore. These Mutalisks are gonna sit here and guard this base, but I really don't think that there's too much left for Yutari in this game, except for a whole Overlord party going on over here. These Mutas gonna come out and harass again. This big balled up army kind of taking care of things in the main of Yutari. And these these Mutalisks getting caught by these Void Rays. They're going to take these out, but at the cost of 1 or 2, plus a couple Stalkers coming in, maybe being able to deal with one more of these. But it looks all but over. It looks all but over for Yutari. Another Mutalisk getting taken out. This Phoenix being super effective. More Stalkers coming in. This big army is going to be moving out now. That main is cleared out, and Yutari has left the game. I would say it's without a GG, but I'm 100% sure these two were talking the whole way through on TeamSpeak over this game. They're quite familiar with each other. They talk all the time. It's good hanging out with them. They're great guys, and this was a great game. So Yutari up 1-0 in the best of 3. We're going to move on to game 2.